Alright, and we're back. I had an issue of running out of storage space because I had recorded about 3 hours yesterday, and yeah. I've never taken these before, so let's see what they do. Some of them are interesting. Some of these you could just sell. Kind of weigh a lot though. Yeah, we should go and drop these. Because some of them, like this one, does stuff, and the caustic bulb does stuff. Yeah. I would like to point out that computer stuff is, like, really expensive. A lot of the stuff that I have, like my actual computer, my soundbar, my TV,
Faint
my headset.
Images appear in your mind. A brain, a Githyanki warrior, and centuries of darkness.
But a lot of the stuff I have is I bought like secondhand off of my friends because they were nice enough to sell it to me because they were upgrading.
1,000 years of humanoid history.
Or they just didn't use it anymore.
Elves, dwarves, humans, and more flash behind your eyes.
Have to keep going.
We are here.
Time to press ahead.
Someone's talking to us. A whole ass a man.
Can't slow down.
We are trapped.
Well, it's not my problem, but you know, we gonna come in. Under operation. Wait. Me doing that gay little walk across the street that makes the drivers want to hit me.
Yes, you've come to save us from this place. From this place, you'll free us. Please. Before they return. They return.
That's interesting. My perception failed.
A newborn. Born new from this husk.
Oh, I didn't
You
even
realize
voice that.
you're talking to an intellect devourer, a minion of the mind flayers who abducted you.
Sorry, I promise I'll try to get better about this. You sound afraid. Why?
The enemy. So many enemies.
You're past the point of saving, but sure, tell me what to do.
Remove us from this body. From this case. Free us. Please.
I look a lot more stern as this kind of tiefling. I don't know why. Where's the eyebrows? Let's inspect the exposed brain. 13, baby.
You notice edema, a swelling of the brain causing pressure where it strains against the shell of the skull.
I'm pretty sure that that's actually something that happens with like humans in real life, is that your brain can swell up and they will have to like drill holes in your skull to relieve that pressure, which is pretty crazy to think about. Destroy the brain. Evil. Man, screw this brain. Originally when I played, I was going to actually take the brain out because I was like, you know what, let's see what happens. But then I saw the dude was crying and I was like, I would feel too bad if I saved the brain. Like after it's put this man through like so much. Pretty sure. I could have swore there was something around here other than the dude. Oh, here it is. I'm just stupid. It kind of blended in. Therefore, necklace and gold. Ew.
Doesn't do anything.
Well, that's what you think.
If not over.
I don't know why lie, this is like the third time I play, but only now am I getting
Must be
the
on my way.
vibe of this room as, if you guys have ever played Ape Escape, that's one of my favorite games of all times. Got it for PSP, and then,
Over.
I got it for my PS Vita when I realized, like, oh, shoot, like, I can get that for that, and it's only like $7. It's pretty cool, but, I just thought of the one,
On my way.
what's it called? The one level where you go inside Dexter, who's like a dinosaur or something. This giant dinosaur, and he's like huge inside, and has like weird geometry. What's the game like being weird? Oh, that's why. Like weird geometry inside him. Wow, did y'all see that? She kind of like stood straight up for a sec as she jumped. That would not be good for your knees.
Abomination. This is your end.
Ooh, the texture is kind of wigging out.
Your head throbs and your skin tingles. Visions rush past. A dragon's wing, a silver sword, and a flash of your face seen through the strange woman's eyes. My head. What is this?
Looks like her hair is kind of wigging out.
Skva.
Yeah, there you go. I was like, what the?
Vlaakith blesses me this day. Together, we might survive. Imps block the path forward. You will assist me in destroying them. We must reach the helm before we transform.
What do you mean by transform exactly?
We carry Mind Flayer parasites. Unless we escape, unless we are cleansed, our bodies and minds will be tainted and twisted. Within days, we will be Geich, Mind Flayers.
Who are you exactly?
Who am I? Your only chance of survival.
Just want to point out, did y'all see the veins on this woman's arms? Built. We're turning to mind flayers. There must be something we can do. I just keep giving them a kind of sarcastic tone. It's because I don't know how to voice this without sounding like an absolute, like, weenie.
We can
Like
do
a
nothing
goober.
until we escape. That must be our priority.
Well, is the helm our way out of here?
It is where we might gain control of the Ga'ath.
The ah.
ship. Once in command, we will deal with our Geich captors.
Well, let's go.
First, we exterminate the imps. Then we find the helm and take control of the ship. We will address the matter of a cure for this infection once we reach the material plane.
Alright, can do. So, here do you see her name and stuff here? Lae'zel is a Githyanki, and she is a fighter. And she's also a lot more buff than me. So here's something cool about the game.
Just out of view.
If I'm sneaky, oh, let me like sneak in a little bit. I can just wabam, advantage on the attack. Wow, that actually just killed that dude in one go. Can I do it again?
Better be cautious.
I'm over here like, is it possible to do again? What you mean, disadvantage on the target? I'm hidden. Okay, let's see if I could be like absolute pro skill on this and just... Ooh, I'm like in smoke too. Okay, let's see if I could be absolute pro skill on this. Come on, you stupid twink. Yes! Stupid. Available next turn. So outside of combat, it doesn't do like turns and stuff unless you put it in that. What you mean? I'm literally in smoke. I want to see if I could just like snipe them. Because before I always end up in combat with them, so I want to see if this is actually gonna work. Oh, what you mean? I'm so advantaged right now.
Get quiet.
Wow, I can't believe they didn't see me. Aha! Oh, stupid. You moved! I already know how to do this. You roll for initiative, and then you see how, when you're going to do it. They're surprised, so I still think I have the advantage. No, I guess not. So the way the combat works in here is that you have an action point, which is like your main big things, But it'll also be, if it like says action, it takes up one of these, and then there's bonus action, which let's see what. So something like taking a potion is a bonus action, and something like hiding,
Better be cautious.
which allows me to do sneak attack if I get the advantage on an opponent, lets me do that. So that was all one action point and one bonus action point. So I'm out of both, so just end the turn. Yeah, this was just talking about like melee weapons and stuff, but honestly, the best weapons in the games are the long range weapons. Like, not even going to lie to you. Because there's so many times that I've played the game and I've just had like a tough enemy and I'm just like, well, I'm not going to deal with them in person.
Adequate in battle.
Ah, thanks.
Now, to the helm.
We love, wow, that dude kind of was like flapping around a little bit. We love backhanded compliments in this household. Because I'm such an uber nerd for the game. I was watching one of the voice actors. He was voicing lines for the game. He's like my favorite character so far from the game. That could change as the game goes on. But he was voicing lines that fans were sending in. And it kind of reminded me of that, where it's like a backhanded compliment. Because, well, I'll just say which actor it was, because you're going to see very quickly who my favorite is. It was Astarion, Astarion's voice actor, who I really love Astarion.
Something good here.
And he was voicing something where it was like, what's it called? What's it? Why don't you be as creative as you can be, or able to? Did you see my tail wig out? Dang, she just has no fear in her heart. What a woman. Listen, if you're scared of a woman being stronger than you, it's probably because you suck. Not even gonna lie to you. What the? Oh, that was like, I thought that was a giant mind player. Yeah, it's an alive thrall. Oh, cool. So, another thing is, we don't have camp yet.
Don't mind if I do.
Whoops, that kind of makes sense. Oopsies, spoiled it. What does this do?
Never want to
So it's flammable.
light on my feet.
Yeah, I'd totally be raiding all bodies. Okay, I'm picking up an extra dagger for later on in the game. Do you guys ever watch like voice actors and stuff do stuff like that? I don't know, I do stuff like that a lot. Are mine. Lazel. I don't know if it's important, but every time I played, I picked it up, so here we are. Please do not catch on fire. No. It's like Lazel's in the way.
Not now. We must go to the helm.
Let's go. I mean, I can't make an argument for that. I think if I was, well, if Coyote was actually able to, he'd be talking in between. He'd be like making, small talk. Let me see, hold on. I meant to, why didn't it change? There we go. We love doing, light crossbows in this household. And also something I just want to point out, for the characters, because I realized this only after I was trying to make one of the characters shirtless, don't ask, is if you, notice how it says armor, if you just take it off, it takes off all of it. Like, it's no like, oh, let me take off some of it. No, it's all of it. Like, it takes off everything. Which I don't understand. I kind of do wish they would change that, just for the simple fact of like, hey, I would love to just be able to mix and match stuff. But I don't know, maybe that's just not what they want to do for the system. Which I don't mind, it's just I'd prefer it. Ooh, let's do this. Bam! Dead. I love being a rogue for the simple fact of doing stuff like that. Like, that stuff's so good. Damn it, I missed. Oh, and I missed. Wow, you did too. Good job, B. Well, they missed too, so you know what? I can't say anything. 90%, but watch, I'm gonna miss. I feel like that happens so often. It's like, you have a 100% chance of hitting them, and then I just miss. I'm like, God damn it.
Anything of use? Seems like a good moment to
Let's talk to one of them.
I'm a bit peaked, Mum. I think I'll go to bed early.
The Mind Flayers have already enthralled him. Leave him, or we will share his fate.
Something I actually want to test is if she's gonna do it. Because Coyote would never do this, but it feels like Lae'zel would totally do this. Oh my god, wait. This feels really bad. I'm gonna do it. You can just straight up kill him. I wonder if they have good items. It's okay. I mean, you had a necklace. That sells for a lot. I don't think I'll do that again because I actually kind of feel bad about that.
Please.
But to be fair, this is what is gonna happen to them, so maybe we'd be doing a service. Oh, I wonder if that would change anything. You know what? Hold on. We're gonna have Lae'zel go down and kill them and see what happens. If, like, anything bad's gonna happen towards us. I don't know what those small bottles are, but I always end up with like a bunch of them if I don't watch my inventory. I could probably look up what they do.
Inefficient path.
Let's see what this one has to say. The other one I didn't even like listen them out.
Boo got me! Got me! Got me! Right in the gut! Tell the babes I'll be alright.
Oh, see, now she ain't gonna say anything because she's the one talking to him. Rude. It's one experience. Coyote's just over here watching this like, oh god. What the? Wait. Her hair missing. Oh well, I guess they don't expect you to kill them, maybe? They're like, damn, that's kind of cold-hearted, my guy.
Step forward.
Yeah, the camera's a little weird in this sometimes.
Something good here, I hope.
I feel like I already rated this one.
How much
Yeah, I
farther
did.
can I go?
Actually, let's like look out and see what the world looks like. I wonder if it like repeats, kind of like Flintstones. Oh no, it's kind of one of those things where like you keep playing, so you end up, see, it says 100%, but it was like outside my range. But it was a stationary target, so I guess that's why. But yeah, as you like go through multiple playthroughs of a game, you really do, notice more, because like there's something I'm gonna bring up here in a sec that I straight up didn't know you could do.
Back. Touch nothing without knowing its purpose.
So watch this.
Another mystery.
He don't know it, but
Another sigil. I
oh,
cannot make sense of it. Arcane sigil. Annihilate. Another sigil. An arcane
Oh.
sigil. What might
there was
it
like
be?
something where oh wait a minute, there's like, if she reads these, the first time I had her do it, actually the second time I had her do it, she was able to read all of them, which I thought was just her thing, but no, it's a roll.
Unresponsive.
A backpack. Didn't even notice that first time around.
Seems simple enough.
There's a person in there.
We have no time for stragglers.
Well, we're still gonna
The
try.
construction is too alien. Nothing looks familiar.
This ship is crashing. Do you intend to die for a stranger?
I'll go look around. There must be something to get this thing open.
Try that contraption next to the pod.
I will say I'm not reading these one for one because some of these things I don't think Coyote would say. Okay, let's give it a try. Yeah, touch that.
Find a way forward.
That just says touch.
The console appears dormant. The mechanisms are completely unrecognizable at first, but then you spy an empty
Just like stick your
socket.
finger in it and you're like, boop. Look at the little brain that like walk by us. I want the brains to do like a crip
Nothing.
walk.
The console
They do like the
remains
McGregor
dormant.
walk. That would be really funny because they kind of walk on all fours. So it'd be really funny to see them like stand up and see them stand up and just like walk on two legs. It look really weird because they're so like spindly.
How many hosts of these gay infected?
Can't slow down.
I don't know. Why don't you tell me? Like, look at them. Wouldn't that be funny to see them walk on two legs? Oh, let's see if one of us will be able to read it.
Could mean anything.
It really could. Can you read it, Lazo?
Mystery, even to me.
That's really funny that she says that. She's like, even to me. Uh-huh. Gold and elaborate.
For what?
Oh, don't you worry. We know exactly what that thing's for.
Move.
A mind flare pod.
A dazed woman is trapped inside the pod. She doesn't notice you.
She's too far gone.
Don't waste
She's
a
strong.
step.
She's been smoking the marijuana. She's just vibing, my guy. So, wonder what that key could be for. Teehee. Up.
This might unlock those controls next to the pod.
Well, would you look at that? So, the fun fact is,
Have to keep
when
going.
I first played this game, I didn't even notice that chest. So,
Can't slow down.
straight up, this character stayed in the pod.
There goes nothing.
But the really interesting thing was... Oh, we gonna try.
Good. Try using it on that machine next to me. Hurry! Please!
Oh, I keep forgetting to voice it. Sorry, I'm trying. Because I was like so focused on what I was gonna say next. But so my first playthrough, I didn't realize you could actually free her. But because I had attempted to free her, she remembered that. But apparently, she would also remember if you just went by and just peaced out. You're gonna touch it again.
The console appears dormant.
Insert the ruin into the sock.
The console hums to life.
Yeah. Gotti. Girlie cannot walk. We're just looking down at her like, you good?
I thought that damn thing was going to be my coffin. Thank you.
Your mind lurches into her thoughts. Her gratitude is mixed with wariness, because you have a gift with you.
You keep dangerous company.
I mean, dangerous companies, but you need in a fight.
Fair point.
Exactly.
Looks like there's plenty of fighting ahead. Let me come with you. We can get off this ship and watch each other's backs along the way.
So I just want to point out that another thing for Coyote that I really liked the idea of was depending on if he likes a person or not, he would tell them the wrong name. So my idea was that like he would go to, if he met someone and he didn't like them, he would say like the wrong animal. So if he didn't like you, he'd be like, hi, my name is alligator. Hi, my name is lion. Hi, my name is jackal. Like something like that. Because just thought it was great. I thought it was funny. So you'll notice the way I voice him will kind of indicate my feelings and Coyote's feelings about the characters. Alright then, let's get going. I'm Coyote. Coyote Wild. No, I'm kidding. I'm Coyote.
Shadowheart. One moment.
Who names their kid Shadowheart? You know, that eyeliner really do be doing stuff for him. What's that?
It's nothing. Trust me.
Enough of this chatter. We need to get to the helm. Now.
She's right. Lead on.
She had such a disgusted look on her face. She's like, we need to listen to her. Ooh, because we have a third party member. I
My faith
wonder.
will guide me.
I wonder if she could read these. Come on.
This isn't enlightening. What's this gibberish? Annihilate.
God damn it, all three of us. Again, all of them were like, I guess, kind of bad options. I think we just went out that way. Yeah, see the lights are showing us which way we need to go. We don't need any resuscitation or restoration. I don't know why I said resuscitation. And another one. Another
We are
one.
nearing the helm. Once inside, do as I say.
Who put you in charge? I'll trust my own judgment.
Kanyank.
Oh, she called her the C word. I'm gonna check something before I go into the fight. It's not a hard fight, but I just want to make sure everybody's got like health potions and whatnot. Okay. Let go. I'm gonna save real quick. Again, like, it's not a hard battle, but I like saving frequently because sometimes the game bugs out on you.
Time to press ahead.
And it... Oh, autosave. Perfect. See, it knew. It knew. It's really sucks when you're, like, halfway through a scene and it just, like, bugs out on you and you can't get, like, closer to the end. Absolutely disgusting. There's like a scene later on in the game where you can kind of see their mouths open and stuff, and I have to say it's really gross to me. Boof.
Connect the nerves of the transponder. We must escape now.
Who put you in charge? We're just gonna go for it. Ah, hell. Oh, wait, hold on. Let me see if I can... Ooh, okay, hold on. Let's see if I can do this in the middle of combat. Yes, I can. Okay, so what I was saying is that, oh, apparently that took up an action point. Goddamn.
Got to move.
Shadowheart kind of got, like, no health, so I'm just going to do that real quick. Just make sure she ain't gonna die. Look at that. What? I need me some of that. I'm gonna have Lae'zel actually try to take some of these dudes out, because if not, this is gonna be a very short battle. We're just gonna have her move forward. She can take a bit more of a beating, but we're gonna have her do like a kind of roundabout way to get there. Aha! Take that.
We need to get out of here now.
Since they're focusing on Lae'zel, you're just gonna have Coyote kind of go through since they're all focusing. Yeah, if you notice, so dash takes up an action point, but walking does not. So apparently throwing something takes up an action point. So goddamn. Yeah, I think I might just have them take them out first. Then yeah, just go through.
Got to press on.
You don't want to like walk too close to them because they have what you call it? They have like an area where they will attack you if you're too close. Yeah, just smite him.
Lacked guide me.
Like, I'm not even lying when I say like they will just, you could just absolutely get decimated.
Youth?
Well, god damn it. Oh yeah, we want to raid his body. God damn, I'm trying to raid here. Absolutely nothing. We are going going to get just a little closer and then do that. Dang, they really don't like Lae'zel. Normally I would take the time to actually like kill them, but I want to see what happens if I just kind of speedrun this.
Got to press on.
Also, don't want her dying, so if I at least get close enough, we can all work together. Because these are lesser imps, they're not more imps. Morer imps.
If this ship hits the ground, we're dead.
Ah, shoot, I might have to actually. Yeah, that's one dead. Aw, see, like, that's how I know he's going to hit me. Don't yell at me. So I don't want to move because I don't want him getting hit. You stop that. I just need to clear the path for at least one of them. Like, goddamn. Wow, honestly, the most damage I've ever seen this woman do. Kudos to you, Shadowheart. She's a cleric. She doesn't really do that much damage, I've noticed. Which one's gonna do more damage? Well,
You bow or you break.
hell yeah. Oh, she ain't got a lot of movement yet. Dash! The thief in me, just like, steal. Okay, well, let's go.
Swift as my feet can carry
Forward,
me.
Istik, before more dragons come.
That was not too bad a fight.
Alien transponder.
Oh, Shadowheart's right behind me. I always wondered how we... Oh, you can't see the texture of the glass that well. I always wondered how we knew exactly what to do, but again, we got the mind flayers in our heads, so maybe that's why. Or we got the little tadpoles. In every single playthrough I've done of this game, it's been a separate person that, or a different person who's gotten to the transponder first. My first time was Lae'zel, my second time was Shadowheart, and now it's Coyote, which I thought was pretty interesting that they would do something like that. Sorry if I like make a lot of noise, just like clearing my throat. My friend who sold me these headphones said that they're really good at noise canceling, because I remember one time I went really silent on Discord, but that was only because I was eating Oreos and chips and I didn't want to be loud. And they were like, and Booba literally goes, "I'm eating pretzel sticks right now, like you're fine." Because she has the same headphones, just like newer, I guess. She wanted them to be Bluetooth. I made a joke with her because she was like, "I'm going to the bathroom now to pee. I'm going to have my headphones on so I can hear you, but I'm going to mute myself." And it was like, "Booba, you're not going to let us listen to you pee. I thought we were homies." She's like, "No, do you want to hear?" I'm like, "No, I just want to know you would be willing to do it." Another running joke around at my work and like with my friends is that it's not gay if you're wearing socks. That's the caveat. Gay sex. It's not gay sex anymore if you're wearing socks. It's just sex. Listen, I'm not a homosexual. I'm a homosexual, and the homie's looking real cute. Careful, the homie's looking real cute. That's how I feel when I romance companions in games like this. Which is definitely happening, and you guys already know. Like, I've already said it. You already know. I know exactly who I'm going for. What a beautiful man. was like, is nothing gonna happen? Hello? Hello? I don't know why. Textures are like bugging out. I promise you this game normally looks like way prettier. Like her hair looks really weird right now. His skin texture is like really weird. His armor looks really weird. I promise the game doesn't normally look like this. I don't know if it's being this way because I'm recording or not. Might be. I might have to like go. See her hair like fix itself. Their armor looks better now. Oh fuck, the wargie. Yeah, now his skin looks better. Little nip slip. Tit delicately exposed. Damn bee, can you not stand? First time? If you're here, and I'm here, who's driving the ship? I guess flying would be the better term. Oh, there he go. I mentioned last time I saw this scene, the first time I recorded, that I've always wanted to try going skydiving. My dad's done it like multiple times, but I'm kind of scared to do it because I'm afraid of heights. But I still want to try it. I think it'd be cool. Boof. And a lot of things I like are like enigmas or things I want to do. Like I really love the ocean and sharks, but really scared of the ocean.
Fresh water.
Really scared,
There must
but
be a
love
settlement
sharks in the
nearby.
ocean. I think the ocean's so pretty. Have you guys ever thought about the fact that the like bottom of the ocean is like totally unexplored? There could be like anything under there. There could be these mine flares. Oop, let me just steal that. Oh, camp supplies. We already knew about that. I want to test out what these goddamn small bottles do. What if I just don't get her? Unconscious. Hey, wake up. Wake the fuck up. Is she dead? This reminds me of when I went not ice skating, when I went rollerblading with my friend Sky, and she had a tendency to fall on her knees, but I had a tendency to fall on my ass, like I'd fall backwards. And it was really funny because the way I would fall is so apparently goofy and dramatic, and I can tell because my like legs and arms fly out from underneath me or like above me. Because when I would fall, I would not even fall on like the fat of my ass; it would be like on the top of it, and it's just really funny because a dude who was lapping the rink skid to a halt next to me after I fell and goes, "Are you okay?" And this must have been what he saw. Wake her. 'Cause honestly, Coyote would just be like, "Are you good?" Oh, the suction cups. Lovely. There's a fly on you.
You're alive. I'm alive. How is this possible?
Possible. I was hoping you might know.
I remember the ship. I remember falling. Then nothing.
Well, isn't that rather convenient? I also don't remember anything. Do you have any idea where we're at?
No, I don't recognize this place. But anything's an improvement on where we just came from. First things first, we need supplies, shelter, and most of all, a healer. We might have escaped, but we still have these little monsters in our heads.
Is that what we're calling depression? We all have our demons. Okay, let's see. What do I want to say? What happened to our Geeth friend? Gith
You
friend.
might want to reconsider calling her a friend.
I guess Gith, yeah.
Looks like she ran off without us.
I mean, it do be like that sometimes. You want to stay together, I take it?
We need each other. And
You
we
want to
both know
stay
what's
with
at
me?
stake. Can't think of better company.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah, I could just straight up be like, no, away with you. Alright, let's get moving.
One thing, just before we go. I wanted to thank you again for freeing me. It would have been all too easy for you to run right past my pod.
Yeah, kind of did the
but you
first time.
didn't. I'll remember that.
Aw, that's nice.
Lead the way.
Oh, that's nice. We're friends now.
One day I'll catch a break.
Well, actually, if you like try to talk to her about it, she's like, we're not friends. I'm like, no! Trying to be a friend. Cheese. Cheese probably ain't good, but you know what? I'm taking it.
Need to find a way forward.
Have you guys ever seen like the how it's
Light on my
made videos of like cheese making? I don't know why. I find them like how it's made so interesting and satisfying. So I'm sending everything.
Bit of a fight by the looks of it. Not that it mattered in the end.
Unfortunately.
Wouldn't wish that fate on anyone.
Right? It's pretty messed up. But I'm sending everything to camp because if you guys noticed when I did inventory, I can't carry very much. Shadowheart can carry more than me. I think it's her strength's probably a little higher. I don't know if it's gonna say unless I like.
Can't afford to stay idle.
No, apparently it ain't gonna tell me. Well, damn. Oh, character sheet. Here we go. Yeah, her strength's a little higher than mine. Oh, she's got athletics. Well, that's nice. Well, I can very easily get shoved because... Oh, hell yeah. Apples. Because I do not have the athletics tag, nor do I... Oh, I don't want to be her.
No one back home will ever believe this.
Bucket o' fish. Filet o' fish. I just immediately get like copyright striked by McDonald's.
How much farther can I go?
That's product placement. A perfumed letter. I'm not gonna read this out loud, but y'all can read it. I'm gonna read it. This one real sad.
Moving ahead.
I don't know why the camera keeps like being weird in this
Don't waste a
playthrough.
step.
Could be because I'm like messing with it too much. Honestly, just following the carnage to get stuff.
What's hiding here? Open up. More of those wretched things.
Like the way I said it, it sounded so like desperate. Okay, I'm gonna save on this, especially because the first time I played this when recording, I actually died.
I don't need any attention right now.
Because I would like to point out
Path lies before me.
I'm not very good at video games. I need to be a little closer. Shh, it's so quiet. Bam. Oh, they're surprised though.
Better stay back. One strike could be lethal.
Well, she's not in combat, so what that means, which is cool,
Step softly.
is that because they can't see her, if I get a little closer, I can also snipe them. Yeah! That's one down, baby!
Sometimes the only way
This
out
is
is through.
Rapunzel, baby! Oh, you just... out of range, so we're gonna get a little closer. Let's see if that'll help. Oh, that definitely helped. Yeah, get over here, see what happens. Look at the little run. May I help you? Yeah, stab him. Again! No, I'm kidding. I literally cannot. And I can't really shove them because, look, my strength is really low and my target weight. Well, target's weight. Let's see if this will work. Nope. Yeah, he tried. He really tried. They kind of sound, I don't know why, they sound familiar in a way. It's really weird why I'm like thinking like, oh, they sound familiar. They almost sound like those like little toys you'd get and like spin them and they'd go make that same sound. Please tell me you guys know what I'm talking about. If not, it's fine, I get it. You wouldn't understand.
You fight well. Perhaps our survival isn't such a distant prospect.
I love your faith in me. We don't even need a short rest. I pro skilled that. What is this? Oh. That'll show you how much I pay attention. I'm over here like, yeah, I've played this game a couple times, and then just don't recognize stuff. Ooh, woo, woo, what's this? A silver locket. Oh, that's really sad if you read the description for Papa. Maybe I'll pick that up because I'm not sure if I want Coyote to have
Best be on my way.
a sword or if I want him to have. Is there even anything up here? No, don't even. My guy, don't even bother. Don't even bother. This is what you're going for. Items. Oh, god damn it. Get your blue ass up there. You know, I kind of came to the realization the other day that I think the reason why I want Coyote to be like almost like a richer blue
Never wanted these.
is because I grew up really loving Nightcrawler, and maybe that's what I'm trying to like embody is I want Nightcrawler in my party.
Should mind my step. No traps, please. With haste.
Actually, we just fought a battle, so I'm gonna save real quick. Yeah, and if this annoys you that I keep saving, you gonna have to get used to it real quick. Like, hold on a second. Like, yeah. Yeah. I save way too much.
Something good here, I hope.
But it works in my favor, so I don't even care. I think I already looked at that. Oh, fishtail. I actually had fish earlier, to eat. Oh, we gonna do this. Oh, goddamn.
I'm ready.
No.
I
Pick
should take
up.
Still
Is she
alive.
encumbered?
So that's progress.
No, actually. It's only 10 pounds. I mean, that would be tiring to carry around for a while, but you know, it do be like that. So excited for this part, and you're gonna see why. Oh wait, I wanna go this way real quick, just to fill out the map and see if there's any little secrets around here. I guess that's one reason to get up here. There's
If
nothing.
not over,
By the way, if
then
you press
through.
like one of the keys, for me it's Alt, it'll give you, hey, check this out. It'll give you like tooltips to let you see stuff. Yo, what if we just sniped him? I'm not doing
Very
that.
well.
Hurry! I've got one of those brain things cornered. There, in the grass. You can kill it, can't you? Like you killed the others?
Easily. Stand back. Like push him out of the way like, excuse me, sir. Allow me.
There. Can you see it?
I don't know. I got night vision. I ain't got day vision. The hell? It's
Just a
big.
dumb bore. You're relieved. Until you see the flash of a dagger.
I'm kind of sad that that actually passed. Because if you don't, he like holds the dagger up to your neck and he says some like stupid stuff. Alright, put it away. We don't need to fight.
Don't we? I saw you on the ship. Free,
Boy, why didn't you like
scuttling about.
like say something to me? I would have
You're
helped
in
you.
league with them, aren't you? Those tentacle. Ah!
Your mind twists. You're looking out of unfamiliar eyes, prowling dark, busy streets. You try to hold the memory, but it fades to the worm. The light, the fear.
What was that? What's going on?
Honestly, your guess is as good as mine.
It's those tentacled monsters. Whatever they did, whatever they put in us, just created a connection. They took you too. I saw it during whatever just happened. And to think, I was ready to decorate the ground with your innards. Apologies.
I'd like to point out that I don't know if it's because of this or I just really like pretty boys, but someone I know I realize looks kind of like a star. Like I'll have to do like a side by side and be like, if I do that, I'm gonna like expose myself. But he looks like a star, and I'm like, is that why I have a type? Like, do I have a type for men? Apparently. Apology accepted. And I might have done the same if the roles were reversed.
A kindred spirit. My name's Astarion. I was in Baldur's Gate when those beasts snatched me.
Such a beautiful man. Hi, my name's Coyote, and I used to be a circus performer.
My. You've been busy. So,
Why you always
did
gotta
you
like
learn
talk
anything
like
about
that?
these worms while wandering the
Kind
ship?
of looks like he's gonna he's like a substitute teacher about a lecture when he poses like that. Unfortunately, yes. They'll turn us into brains. little scuttling
Turn us
brains.
into...
I kind of hope
Of
they
course it'll
redo
turn
that
me
animation
into a
because it's such an
monster.
abrupt change.
What else did I expect? Although, it hasn't happened yet. If we can find an expert, someone that can control these things, there might still be time.
You should travel with me. Wink. Our odds are better together.
You know, I was ready to go this alone, but maybe sticking with the herd isn't such a
Oh,
bad
was
idea.
that a hickey?
And anyone that can crash a mind flayer ship and walk away seems like a good person to know. All right, I accept. Lead on.
I don't know if this is spoilers, but I definitely don't think it is, considering how he looks and talks, and like some of the dialogue lines he says, like, hold on.
Things feel different.
Like, hold on, hold on, hold on.
On the hunt. Ready or not. Let's keep to the shadows. Into the shadows.
God damn it, when is he gonna say it?
On tippy toes.
And his tippy toes, I didn't even think he said that. But I don't know if this was obvious, especially because like a lot of art portrays him with blood. But the way I found out that Astarion is a vampire is that I was trying to get him to cross over a lake, or not a lake, a river, and in old folklore, you actually couldn't, vampires, I say you as if there's vampires listening, vampires couldn't cross running water. It would like hurt them. And I realized that when he wasn't walking across the water, and I was like, the hell is wrong with him? Is he because it's because he's prissy and doesn't want to get wet? I literally had that thought. And then if you looked at his statuses, it said like vampiric ability, and it was saying that he was getting hurt by the running water. That's how I found that out. Also, let's talk to the
Something's on my
boar.
mind.
Let's talk to the pig. Oh my god, Borby. Look, Astarion, he has eyes like you. Let's try animal handling. Bam! Nat 20, baby. Oh, I'm so
The
good.
ball grunts and eyes you warily with its beady eyes.
Beckon at it silently. Try to lure it closer. I
The
want a
ball
pet.
shuffles its trotters, unsure. Then it dashes away into the wilderness.
Dang. I was hoping we could get like a boar traveling companion. It would be kind of funny. But that thing would die so fast. Which, I mean, makes sense. It's a freaking boar. But, I mean, like, wild boars are actually pretty vicious. My friend, Booba,
Can't slow down.
she will routinely get, like,
What path lies before me?
wild boar
Never
in
wanted
her,
the easy
or like
path.
pigs in her backyard. And she's like, I'm not letting my dogs out. They'll, like, fucking kill my dogs. I'm like, you're
One day I'll
right.
catch a break.
I just think it's super funny. Another thing with Booba is, when we talk about Divinity, is we play Divinity, and one of the things with that is she's a summoner and she got a cat. I don't know if it's a mod. I think it's a mod or not. I forget. But she has a cat familiar who she can summon, and for some reason that goddamn cat always aggroes
Something's wrong.
literally
They should be trying to get away if they
everybody.
had any
Like,
sense.
everything will be fine, but the moment that cat walks in, everybody's just like, I'm gonna fuck shit up.
I have something to ask.
Come on, dig!
Booba is also known for getting us in trouble, so if I ever play games with her, you're gonna see that, which will be really, really funny.
Don't die! Don't die! Don't die!
The person they're trying to save, it's the creature from the ship. Still alive.
You can tell it's the
but
same
wounded.
brains exposed. Let's see if I can do this, because I kept failing the persuasion when I was recording, and I was like, am I just unlucky? Clouding your minds. Look at what's in front of you. A tentacle monster. Let's see. Can I add a bonus? Let's add a bonus. I thought I'd get the, like, a different bonus, but you know what? Whatever. Fine then. Oh. Well, we didn't need her bonus, but you know, that's nice to have that one die. Okay. Continue.
Your voice cuts through the fog of confusion. You can
He's like
see
the same
the
hair as me.
creature's hold on them wavering. As its influence wanes, they clutch their heads, blinking in confusion.
Where are we? There was fire in the sky and then the voice. Oh God, the voice! What happened?
The monster was using you like a puppet.
God, I think you're right.
But what kind
It
of puppet? Like a
called
puppet
out
on
from the
strings,
wreckage.
or the kind that you have to like stick your hand up
Just
their
like my
ass?
dog.
Like Kermit.
But
Oh God, I love the
she's
Kermit
been
memes.
dead for years.
I love the
That
Kermit
thing got
memes
into
where
our
it's
heads,
like
drove
him
us
singing
mad.
Shawty, Shawty, I
We
don't.
wrecked our boat
Bye!
just trying to
Like,
get
that
close
is
to
so
it.
funny to me. The other one's like, Elmo, put down the gun. Just any
do
of
we
the
do
Kermit memes
now?
are like god tier. First things first, where are we?
We're nowhere. That's the point. Even with a boat, Baldur's Gate is days. Wait. You. I can feel you.
I haven't even put my hands on you.
Just like one of those things. You're one of them.
I mean, do I look like I got tentacles? Calm down! I'm like shaking him. They abducted me, but I escaped.
There's something in your head. Please, we'll take our chances out here. Just leave us be.
I like to say that the oh, we leveled up. We'll do that in a sec.
Those people. The Mind Flayer made them its puppets.
I'd like to point out though that the voice acting in
want to
this
have a
game is
word.
like really good.
You approach the dying monster. This is the thing that abducted you.
Its tentacles
You
be
could
flipping
end its
everywhere.
life here
I
and
don't think
now.
they like coded in the
If only you
tentacles.
didn't feel compassion.
Like
Compassion.
hitbox detection. Same with the tiefling tail. The tiefling tail really messes up. And like there's another section in the game where the one where you see its like mouth a bit better, where the tentacles stick straight out like this. We're not giving into the motion. I'm not stepping away. Like I should be furious.
Yes, you
Mad
feel
as hell.
hate, and you
Mad
deserve to
AF.
be punished for it. You should be whipped,
The mind flayers
made to bow
wanna spank
before
me.
this creature in shame. It's possessing your mind, forcing you to love it.
You can't force someone to love you.
Then the feeling slips.
All of my past relationships
creature's
taught me
mind
that.
seems
I'm
to
kidding, I'm
focus
kidding, I'm
elsewhere.
kidding. Everyone's like, oh god. Concentrate on the thoughts. Oh, that's nice. We still have guidance. This one lasts for 10 turns. Sick. Is it counting down now? Ooh, nat 20, baby! Don't even
Your
matter.
mind's views, lusting for something that is gone. But then, its grip claws back with a vengeance. A vice locking your mind into obedience. It needs sustenance to survive. And with your very body, you can provide.
We could kiss the monster. I have a feeling it would kill us quite gruesomely like it did the other Dune. Just suck our face off. Just sorry, it's probably gross. Let's resist the intrusion. Still got it. Ooh, ooh. Bam. Didn't even need these bonuses, but we got a 10. Doubled that, baby. It's really satisfying to get good rolls.
Defeated. Its eyes, wet orange pearls, radiate malice.
I could have had the same eyes as you, but you know, orange would have clashed. Why do I got holes in my ears? Piercings? Like, look at that. Maybe I got holes. That look weird. Oh well. Close those eyes forever, baby. I thought I was gonna read him a bedtime story. You know, like the really dramatic thing that they do.
Monster. Death is too good for it.
The really dramatic thing that they do where they like close someone's eyes, like put their hands on their eyelids and just close them for them. Does that actually work? Seems like a really morbid question to ask, but I'm like genuinely curious. Because I don't know if they'd like bounce back or something. So I'm just like seeing if there's anything I can grab before I waste my goddamn time.
Don't waste a step.
Oh, I'm going backwards. Oh my. The only way out is through. Concentration broken. God damn it.
Wonder if the gods are watching me.
Probably not. Raid bodies.
Dead goblins over there. Worth checking for supplies, maybe.
So something kind of interesting, again from Divinity, is there's this scene called, or like this section called the Path of Blood, where we don't go on this way, where you could potentially. Wait. You know what? Hold on a second. I do want to go this way because I'm real curious about something. Yeah, okay.
You're alive. That's unexpected. Last I saw you, you were lying in a crucible's worth of blood. An intellect devourer nibbling at your ear.
And he didn't even save
Glad
me.
to see my eyes deceive me. I'm Gale. Well met.
So what I was saying is in the Path of Blood, you have to like answer these questions, and like I think the first one is, are you a thief? And all 4 of our party members failed that terrifically. It was so funny because I saw my friend fail and I thought it was like a trick question, so I was like, well, stealing's like subjective. And I failed, obviously. And then and Booba, she goes and does it. And then when she goes to do it, it was really funny because she had the outlaw tag and she picked like, of course I'm going to steal. And the booming voice goes, you are a thief, and just fucking smote her. Where did you come from?
See that rune? Netherese, I think.
And Netheris.
Weave so thick on it, it's almost viscous. I had a taste, and just like that, swept from one room to the next. Not to mention, you're staring at me like a Rashimi at a blackboard. You're no wizard, are you?
I would like to also have facial scars in the game, because if you notice, a lot of your companions actually do have scars, which looks cool, and it would really help build your backstory. No, I'm no wizard. Look at me. Do I look like a wizard to you?
Pity.
You see me in
That'll
robes?
have to wait. The primary need now is a healer. I take it you recall the insertion of the parasite?
Who wouldn't? Yes.
Are you aware that after a period of excruciating gestation, it'll turn us into mind flayers? A process known as ceremorphosis? It is to be avoided. I assume you're no accomplished healer either. Powerful cleric, maybe?
We only got one cleric, and she's not that good yet. We need to level her up. Can't say that I am.
Hmm.
I'm a
Then we'll have to
rogue.
find
Look
one.
at me.
And fast. You and I are in a whole lot of trouble. We need help, and I'm not sure where we'll find it in this wilderness.
I'm just
How
gonna
about we
steal his
embark on a
wallet.
quest for a healer together?
Sounds like a plan. You're welcome to join me.
Most excellent. Then, without further ado, let's be off. Besides, looks like you keep some interesting company. A woman with shadows for eyes, deep as the dark lake. Pleasure, madam.
Is it indeed? We'll see.
She's got light eyes. What are you talking about? Like, quite literally has light eyes. What are you talking about, my guy? Not you. Let's go talk to him real quick. I don't want you in
How
my
can I
party.
help?
I need you to remain in the camp for a while rather than on the road with me.
I question the wisdom of that decision, but so be it.
Perhaps we'll travel together again later. We won't.
I'll be in the camp then, idling away the hours.
You go read a book, you nerd. It's really funny I say that because I hella read. That's interesting because I've always had my party full before I got to him, so he doesn't immediately flirt with Shadowheart. But I was kind of curious because someone mentioned that he did that. I'm like, my guy didn't even flirt with me. See how it is. If I had made my character a chick, like, would he have flirted with me? Probably, knowing him. Let's see if I'm going where I need to go.
I hear shouting up ahead.
We should check it out, but be careful.
We ain't going that way right now. We going down
Another
here.
step forward.
Nothing to raid. Uh-huh.
Breathe deep.
Who's that?
Zoru was right. Yellow as a toad and twice as ugly.
The thing's dangerous. Leave it for the goblins to kill.
And if it escapes, how will you... Oh, a guest.
Your skull pounds in response to the prisoner's
I like how they're like nice to me.
stare. Her lips don't move, yet you hear her voice.
You again. Get rid of them.
I don't know if I want to do that now. This creature's dangerous. Get out of here and leave it to me. Damn, that's really rude. I hate the idea of like calling Lae'zel or calling a person an it is really dehumanizing. I say that as someone who got called an it before growing up. Shit, it's awful. Oh, that got really dark really quick.
He's
Sorry.
right. Let's go. We
Yeah,
need to check out that
deceived him.
blast.
A blast?
You didn't hear it. Shook our camp good, so we came for a look.
Some silky hair. It's a beautiful man. I'm in dire need of healing. Where did you say this camp was? Ooh. Dang, I need like nothing. Oh, well, I guess I needed that. Wow, barely. That would have been wild. They've been like, go away.
Northwest. Look for Nettie. Whatever your wound, she can mend it.
And be
Oh,
careful.
he got some eyeliner too.
There are goblin traps everywhere.
Nymessa, come.
You know, when I first played, I didn't realize that goblin
Enough
trap.
gawking. Get me down.
I didn't realize goblin traps meant like traps put by goblins and not like traps for goblins. Oh, my ear's back to normal. I don't know why I had a hole in it in that scene. Maybe I just have like thin cartilage in that area. I don't know. You kind of rude. Say, I just leave.
Never.
Both of them are like, Let's wait for them to leave.
Observe and listen.
Enough dawdling. Get me down.
I don't know if I want to do that. No, I actually do like Lae'zel a lot. I think they's gone, so we know what we gonna do. Oh. She's just like, eat shit. Oh, my legs!
All your senses. Auspicious.
Lady,
But the
you're saying
longer
too
we
many words I
wait,
don't know.
The more it consumes. My people possess the cure for this infection. I must find a creche. You will join me.
Careful. She obviously sees your kindness as weakness. Don't let her take advantage.
I know how to handle my own. You know, you could say thank you. Did
You
just
may
save
as
your
well
ass.
suggest a wyvern
How'd you get
bow
captured,
to
huh?
worms.
Huh?
The cure I offer will suffice as thanks.
I mean, to be fair, she is trying to save our lives. Maybe it looks like that because of the eyeliner. It looks a little more, I don't know, serious. What exactly is a creche?
It is many things. A hatchery, a
No,
training
it's one of those like
grounds,
cheese
a
egg
shelter.
things. That's actually a
Githyanki protocol is
quiche.
clear. When infected with a gate tadpole, we must report
like
to a
ah.
caretaker for purification.
I want to know who does like the motion cap for your characters. All right, let's find this creche.
You have made an ally from Creche Kalir. Few know
Gale
such
shop. I
fortune.
really don't care about
Call
you.
me Lae'zel.
Fool. No point in showing a mad dog kindness. It'll still bite you in the end.
You've a sharp tongue, elf. Would that your mind proved its equal.
Half elf. I suppose the finer details are lost on a
Excuse
creature
you.
like you.
Come.
Squeeze me.
The Horned Ones mentioned a camp. One there, this Zoru, has seen Githyanki. A creche must be near. We will ask this Zoru where he has seen my kin.
I would like to point out. I would just like to point out. I actually really do like Lae'zel.
These boots have seen everything.
She cares in her own way. They always be doing that goddamn jump, and I'm like, bro, yo, chill. So they're talking about, like, these traps. I real want to know how she ended up in the cage because you stupid bee.
Best be on my way.
Oh, before I forget, we don't really get a lot going from level 1 to level 2, but we do get is now dash and disengage. They now count as bonus actions, which is kind of nice. So now I could totally dash to someone and then fight them, or then hit them, and it also increased our health, which was very needed. See, she actually gets some cool stuff. This one's really good. We want that. Call forth rain. That'd be good for like fire. Radiance damage. That's what we want. Bye-bye. And then trickery domain. That's cool. We definitely want the healing one because people die in this game so fast. That's why I was like checking. I'm like, does everybody have healing potions? Astarion. That's Bay right there. He got the same as me because he's, you know, also a rogue. He's just a better rogue than me. Speaking of that, I'm gonna have him pick that chest that we picked up, that I made a Shadowheart pickup. I'd like to point out, this is such a good skill, Action Surge, because it gives you free bonus action, which is really good, especially for her, because if she doesn't miss either one, she does like hella damage. What I'm going to do is take a quick break because I've been drinking a lot of water. So I guess this would be a little reminder for you guys, if you're watching, if you've just been blowing through this video, get up, stretch, walk around, use the bathroom, drink some water, get a snack perhaps. Alright, be right back.